And we'll wait to see if we can get signal from the Batcave, as is tradition. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream, the stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing folks and bring you something fun and exciting to listen to. Well, fun, kind of exciting. But nonetheless, we're still going to try as we discuss new things and have fun in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999, and joining me on this epic adventure is that country back in up there in Oregon.
All y'all.
Yeah, BCM's right there.
It's freaking cold and windy up here today.
Yeah, it's been cold and rainy here, and now it's just cold. And yeah, it's that time of year.
It's dry. We still have leaves on certain trees. I've got a couple plum trees in the backyard that still have leaves on them, which is really weird to have this far late in November. But then today it's just cold and windy.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. And but
at least it's dry.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be some tornadoes going through there. Nobody likes a tornado going through there.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm not a big fan of the tornado.
I used to live in the Midwest, so
tornadoes. Yeah, a lot of tornadoes.
Of course, now in Iowa, they're getting a little lighter because all the windmills are out. I think the windmills are blocking the tornadoes.
Well, not very well. Tornado don't care about them windmills. They'll tear them up just like they tear everything else up.
My younger brother, he blames the wind on the windmills. He says it's more windy now that they put up all the windmills. And I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
I think you need to re-educate yourself, please. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Unfriend him. Oh, wait, he's your brother. You can't. Never mind.
He's my brother.
Yeah, you gotta love him no matter what. That's family. But anyway, we got on a tangent there, a little side.
We digress.
What are we gonna do tonight, Brain? The same thing we do every night, Pete.
Try to take over the world.
Yep.
All right, we got to work that act out. Maybe I need to be Pinky. You can be.
No, I got distracted. Usually I do the voices, but I got too many. I've got too much stimulation going on here and stuff. So I was like, okay, what are we doing today? We're just doing Grain Arena. That's it. Where there's no mod depression, there's no big events or anything. We're just gonna go do GAC, and then me and BCM give us a few minutes, and we are going to go do. Well, I'll run to the store real quick. I need to run to the store.
Yeah, so we'll take a little break.
We'll take a little break, 30 minutes, an hour, and then we'll come back and we're going to do some Old Republic for you guys today. Which is really weird. I mentioned the Old Republic on the RSG stream last night, and we covered the entirety. And I mean, we got in depth with the road ahead, November 2022. So if you're looking for that, that's definitely there. But as soon as I mentioned the Old Republic, man, people came out of the woodwork, dude. Like I know, and wanted what's our information and wanted to send us shit. So we'll I mean, hey,
resurgence, man.
It's like, okay, if that's what you guys want, I do what the fans want me to do. There, BCM, you got to do that.
That's our lot in life.
Yeah,
we're made to suffer.
We sure suffered yesterday. We had all those goddamn dad jokes we had to listen to.
I was trying to forget that.
Yeah, you guys made us go through that, but you know what? That's the deal we made, and we
have done this ourselves.
Yeah, we really did. We really shit the bed on that one.
To be fair, suffering one day is better than suffering all the days.
Yeah. Just
one day a week is better than every day of the week.
Yeah. Another rogue. Let's see. Was there a rogue action? Heidi did a stream this morning, right? I don't know. I just turned everything okay. I've read everything because I don't have time to go through all this stuff in Discord and stuff. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna do GAC. I got to go do a fleet battle real quick, but I need to see if I can attack my opponent. I'm pretty sure I can, just so I can get my daily done, and then we're gonna go do GAC. Now, if you guys are new to the stream, you guys know the deal. This is an interactive stream, and I can, so I'm gonna go in. But this is an interactive stream. Give your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to BCM, say hi to all the other skewers, ask your questions. We love questions, so if you have questions, put those into the chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement. Those are always appreciated. If you're a Patreon, you can get a mini roster review. And think about coming to Patreon. We've got the new lore video, which we're going to do the overplug for a little bit today. We're going to level our characters around, I don't know, 18, 20. And then
It shouldn't take us too long.
yeah, we're just going to do our story plot. Then when we play Sunday with the other guys, then we can just go through their crap and then do the planetary mission on Droman Koss, and then we'll leave it at that. So we're going to do that on Sunday. Schedule for today is just the lunch stream. We'll do a little bit of Old Republic for you guys because you guys really are liking that. We'll do that on Twitch today. I'm not going to set up an event on YouTube. It'll get too confusing. It's too much of a pain in the ass for me to keep doing it on YouTube. We'll do it on Twitch. I'll do mine on Twitch and he'll do his on Twitch. And then after that, I'm going to be busy cutting stuff tomorrow and doing stuff. And then tomorrow we'll have the lunch stream as tradition. We'll have happy hour. I can tell you guys, if you'd like to support the Ranger J 1999 happy hour stream, I'm completely out of booze. So if you'd like to donate to the Booze Foundation for Ranger, I will link the tip jar. I really could use some. I don't have any. And that would be nice. Swavins are appreciated. I hate Swavins, but
Hey, beggars can't be choosers.
yeah, you really can't. So I'll link the tip jar here. But yeah, get your questions in, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. But really, it's just hanging out with you guys today, and bringing you guys something fun to listen to. A lot of stuff going on in the world, and we just try to keep your mind off it. That's basically our job. Let me see. Just stay on target. We're kicking that crap out of the
Stay on target.
houndstooth here. And it's dead. That just makes this so much easier. When you kill the houndstooth, it gets so much easier.
Yes, it does.
It does. It really does. I mean, yeah. Now our opponent full cleared us, and we're about to go look at GAC. I'm gonna put this on auto. So yeah, any questions about the game and stuff like that, get those in.
Put a question in front of your question so we know we can pick it up.
Yeah, makes it easy for us to identify it. And if we miss it, tag us, say, hey, I think you missed my question. Sometimes YouTube doesn't, for whatever reason, put it in there, and yeah, so we have to go back in.
We can't find it.
We got to find it. And then we do my squad arena because then I'm done with my dailies. I just have to go in here, hit the battle, and then hit the hell out of dodge. Do that. But yeah, my goal was to get Jabba done, and then I was going to work on some other stuff. Well, that's not going to happen now. Dr. Afra's going to be needed for into TB. So before I can go do anything else, I'm going to have to work on Dr. Afra.
I still don't know about that post.
There's some good stuff in there, but
There's some.
a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense. So I don't know.
A Wookiee on Kashyyyk, hanging out with Ewoks. It doesn't make
That
sense.
does not make sense. Oh God! All right, so let's go look at GAC. We got our dailies done. TV's done. Let me just check to see if there's any raids real quick before we go in there. I joined everything. Yep, I'm joined. It did, so we're good. Get some more material tonight, and that's about the end. We're at 15. I'm pretty sure if I look in here. Yeah. So there we go.
So I ended up finally getting Yoda up to Relic 8, which that was a pain. But I ended up spending some crystals to get it just finished off to buy the little the tweaker thingies.
Well, I can tell you where I'm at. So I'm working on finishing the last 2 characters at 12 for Jabba, and it's a nightmare. Aurora needs golden eyeballs. It's going to be a minute before I get all those. I don't have any, from the guild store. I'll get that today and get some more of those. I may use crystals for this. It's going to be a hot minute before I can get that done. I need the golden eyeballs. That's the only thing holding me back. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of this because I need 180 of those motherfuckers. Got the left side covered. This is to get him to 12, and then the only one I'll have left is Mob Enforcer. You can see Bodhi Rook's on here, but he's a part of the new TB. I'm going to be working on him. and then I'm gonna need to bring the droids up, but we're gonna get them done, and then I'm gonna work on Dr. Afra because she's definitely needed for this new TB. It's coming in December, which I'm shocked that it's coming in December because
I'm not. They're trying to get it out before the Christmas.
Yeah, and yeah, I saw Inquisitor's up. I'm going to have to probably take Grand Inquisitor to Relic 5 very quickly, but I'll do that here soonish. I want to try to get Jabba. If I can have Jabba and Grand Inquisitor done, so maybe some of the Dr. After stuff I can't do, but yeah, you know. But we'll take a look at it, and I want to have those two teams up so we can go in there and really mess with it. Yeah, Clayton says they say December. I still have my doubts. Yeah, I'm with you there, Big Hearth. Just no. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not worried about that, Andrew Zani. I may wait till next week. I'm just saying I'm trying to get those done because we do have now the anniversary stuff looks really nice. Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
But I have no, I mean, yeah.
We'll really, the only thing up in question is that the Omnicron, if that's a full cron or if it's just one.
It better be a full Omicron. If they just give us one Omicron, I'm going to rage at them because that's just a kick in the dick. That's horrible. You know.
Hopefully it's a full one. Yeah. I think so 20 of them. But yeah.
Just give everybody one Omicron. Let them figure out where they want to use it. That's a nice anniversary present. If it's just a single piece of 20 Omicron, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a major problem because that's just ridiculous. You might as well not give us any. I said it last night. It's like you give a couple quarters for later for services rendered. If I was, I just throw it right back in your face. Like, just you need it more than I do, sport. Because Omicrons are so hard to get. Even red crate, everything that I'm doing, I've got 16 right now. You know, so. Hey, today's Thursday, right? Then we get slicing materials? Hold on. Let me think before we go do something. Check mods here. Oh, yeah, we could do some slicing. Do I want to slice? You know, we'll save it. We'll save it because I want to knock out GSC. But first, I want to say hi to everybody. We got Andrew Zani says, hello there. Excuse me. Coffee came back up. Hello there. It says, looking for some advice on what you would spend crystals on for a new account. I got the HD bundle yesterday, and I have about 4K crystals at the Journey Guide battle. Save them. Save them. Let them build up. Build up your crystals. Keep working on the stuff that you're working on, dude. Just let it build up.
The only thing I'd use them for is refreshes.
Yeah, just use some, maybe some stars. Yeah, but refreshes. I would save and let your crystals build up. Have a nice little nest egg there. And then, like, when nice and save, you get a big hoard of crystals. So, like, if you get close to a project being done and you want to finish it off, you'll have those crystals there. Like, oh, I just need one more piece. Well, let me use 1,400 crystals or 700 crystals or whatever. Let that build up. It's nice to have a little window there. Don't be like me where I'm constantly getting crystals and then just automatically getting rid of them. And because I'm trying to always catch up with the latest shit. Let that stuff build up. It's really nice. Dalton Miles, konnichiwa says hello there. Hello there. Glad to have you here, my friend. Ray Rock says good thirsty Thursday morning, Ranger, BCM, and Picklers. Arr, we forgot about our pirate names. Arr, har. Arr, we'll be giving them out now. BCM, what'd be your pirate name?
Captain High Seas Hillbilly.
Arr, he sure is. He'll be already winning my ships. Ferrari Admiral Commodore.
Captain of the Rangers Rent.
Arr, and that'd be me flagship. As the Commodore Admiral Redbeard. The Swaven Fleet. I can't even say it. The Swaven Fleet of the Swaven Seas. Hard, we be calling me the Ginger Wench. JB United says hello there. Hello there. What else? 93 says happy Thursday. Har. Clayton, of course, he's out there working hard somewhere. Let's see here. Chelsea says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Chelsea. Good to see you, my friend. What else? 93. So I was reading last night, and I found out that they've added a new planet to the Star Wars galaxy. It's out by Mustafar, but it doesn't take as long to get because it's What else? 3. Put him on a timeout, BCM. You cannot do dad joke bullshit on a Thursday, man. Put him on a 5-minute timeout.
Where do you go? Where is it?
Yeah, read it, and then you'll read it first. We already wrote at the end there, and then you put him on a timeout. I think I established the rules of engagement, didn't I? There, BCM, that you had all day yesterday to really hammer my ass.
Sorry, what else? You're going in timeout.
Hammer my ass home with dad jokes and stuff.
That was yesterday.
I kept my word. I took my beating like a man. Y'all got to keep y'all word. No? Rile me up, man. Awful. Just awful, BCM. I feel betrayed. I feel so betrayed right now. Yeah, Andrew Zani, thank you. He says, no, what else? We agreed those would be kept to Wednesday. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Yeah, you got to go in the corner.
You got to go in the corner for a minute. Hawthorne says the baseball tokens are good enough for homeless guys. A single Omicron mat is good enough for us. I guess. Oh boy. Beskar, what's going on, Vato? What are you doing, fool? What are you doing? Hola, Holmes. I haven't seen our boy Roy Evers in a bit, man. I missed that fool, man. Yeah, reach out to him to get his ass in here. Yeah, the wench of the 7th Fleet. Yes, indeed. It's true, Andrew Zani. Hello, Ray Rock. I think we said hi to you already, but do you? And then, oh, there's Lord Megatron. The Decepticons coming in. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very, 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 very nice. All right. I think we've got everything up and going. We're going to do a little bit of this. Okay. Last thing before we go do some GAC is I need to share my screen here. Sorry, BCM.
Oh, no.
You got to remind me, man. I've got too much shit going on. But if you want to donate to the Ranger J 1999, it's completely out of bourbon fund. There you go. That's for tomorrow for happy hour. It'd be hard to have happy hour if I just drinking Wawa.
Tumblo gets it.
I'll try again. It says hello there on this non-dad joke day. I'm sorry, Tumblo, man. It's the reason why I'm doing this, man, is because one, Grandi can pop in at any moment and he doesn't give a shit. He's going to tell dad jokes, right? But he's an OG skewer. I got to put up with it. He's like a little kid. If you give him chocolate, you got to suffer the consequences. He's like a stray cat. I cannot get rid of him ever, right? He's tied to the hip. So I have to put up with that first of all the time. Even when I'm not streaming, he will tag me in Discord. BCM knows this and will give me dad jokes. It's horrible. Yeah. So you guys wanted to jump in on the bandwagon. So I made a day just so you can do it because there's only so much a man can take before you push him over his limits. You know what I'm saying, BCM? There's only so much a man's going to take before he's going to take action back. You know what I'm saying? So... No, so I don't hear whining. I don't hear bitching. I don't hear complaining. I made a deal. He said it's bad enough I got to put up with Grinded, but I'll give you guys a day just to let me have it. BCM, being the home slice that he is, sits there and takes it with me. He doesn't have to, but he gets on the front line because he can tell he's ex-military, and we just take the bullets, right? So he's not letting me go out there in no man's land alone. But you have your day. Don't be coming in here dropping dad jokes on my ass on a thirsty Thursday. You can take funny shit and you can say anything you want, but just don't drop some dad jokes on my ass, because that's going to, well,
get you timed out.
And Design says, question, do you remember the mini gear for the last tier of the CLS event? That's my first big project in my Java journey. Oh, there you go. That's a nice project.
What the min gear was? What, 8? I think it was 8.
Yeah,
8 or 9.
Yeah,
I don't think they don't need to be very high.
You know, listen to it says, I know I have to deal with Grandi too every time he shows up here. No, you don't. You don't deal with him like I do. You jump in Tombo, you jump in the car with him and say, hey, Ranger, hear about some dad jokes. Awful, man.
Yeah, the CLS event, you only need them like 8 or 9, but you got to get them up for the Luke event anyways, or the Jedi Knight Luke event. So
yeah,
you might as well push them to 12. You're gonna have to do it eventually anyways.
Yeah, but just come with the plan, execute it. That's all you have to do.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as the minimum for just that event, I think it's only like 8 or 9.
So I'm drinking some coffee. I'm getting ready to do some GAC. We're just getting caught up on the questions and stuff. If you'd like to support Ranger J 1999, got his ass kicked with dad jokes and needs some alcohol because he's out for tomorrow's stream, then feel free to throw some tips in the tip jar. Couple already did. I know Andrew Zani and I want to say someone else put a couple Swevens in the other day, but need a lot more. I live in the Bible Belt, so yeah. Well, just do CLS, do your CLS thing, and be happy with it. Yeah. Just you do you, Andrew Zani. We got your back, man.
Hey,
You got a good
you
you got a
do.
good solid plan. We support your decisions. All right, we're fighting Higginbottom. What a great name. He went very light on the defense. Very light on the D. Yeah. I need to look at what he put down because man, did we have some range defense last round? And I'm trying to remember everything we did. What's his Vader team? Okay, it's got Maul in it, so we can't use Fennec here. I wish we could, but we don't have the bam thank you ma'am thing. So we're gonna use figure this out. We gotta get the full clear, so we'll use our SLKR battleground here. Short trooper. Yeah. The top zones.
We can't do the Fennec thing.
No, we cannot do the Fennec thing. We got away with that last time because there was 2 tanks, but he's got Maul on that team. CLS is going to get Darth Revan. Dash will use a big team. We got Shrock T. We got Grievous. I mean, we got Qui-Gon. So the North's not as scary as, say, the South. But we have GLs for this. So we've got Rey. We've got a standard Rey team. We've got, a lot of this stuff here. Wait, what did we use for... Oh, we used C against this last time with 2 tanks, right? So we can use C against him. Yeah, if you guys have if you have team suggestions here, feel free to throw those in there. But yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff that we can use against this stuff, and I'm sure there'll be stuff in the background. But we have a ton of good teams. I don't remember what are we going to use for Rey here. I think JMK, right? We just JMK this, call it a day. I don't think we can't use C here because of Holdo.
You probably just JMK that. I don't.
No, just JMK it because I don't think it's yeah. Thomas says about a pint of beer in the pub today. It was close to Sweventh Earth pounds. That's $8.27 for a bloody beer, London Bridge area. Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's on par.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're at out here, it could be upwards of $10 a beer.
Yeah.
Per pint, which is rough. Well, we got the fancy beers up here. They do a lot of the smaller home brews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We got a lot of that. In up here in the Great Northwest, we got them fancy hipster beers. They all pump out everywhere.
Some stuff there.
Although some of them are pretty good, I tell you what.
I'm not overly concerned. Let's get into this BC. We gotta start with the South anyway. So let's go SLKR here.
Let's go.
We had our daddy cron we gotta use. So, and I remind me, I gotta re-roll this because I don't know. I'm about to have Java. We might keep this one because I did end up with this one with the oh boy, our big boy, Wookie boy. I'm gonna keep that one. That's all protection, health, all that stuff, tenacity on him, and the Hut Cartel thing. Well, bounty hunter. So, Dom, what's going on, buddy? All right. Well, Wolf's watching us now, so I'm sure he'll tell us to
He'll tell us to slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Chat more. You know.
No. He'll tell me if I'm using the wrong team.
Yeah.
This does have Maul, so I think what we have to do here is we have to go Watt here. And I think armor. You got to get the ingots on them. It's scary, but I think this is what we have to do. So we'll go Mando here. Mandalorian. And we'll do, where are you? Come here. I think this is the play. Now they're going to go first. Maul's, he'll do his AoE. I mean, we'll go first with Watt, then then we'll see who goes first. Vader should go. Yeah, Vader will go, and then I'll go. we'll do a poke on hopefully Maul, but it's probably Short Trooper because I think he's a pre-taunter. So we'll do that. Start AoEing and try to get Maul out of there as quickly as possible. We'll try to get the Inkets and the health or the tank tech on SLKR, and with his Datacron, you know, we should be okay. I think this is the play because this is the one team that's going to give us the most problem. I'm not worried about GL Ray. I'm not worried about the other teams. We can handle all those. But yeah, this one's going to be a bitch. So when we saw the North is just, you know, standard stuff. We'll just figure it out. So I think this is the first play. If anybody has any forever hold your peace, feel free to say something in the chat before we start kicking things off. Hey, Ghost Strike. It says, hey, everyone. What's going on, Betty? What's going on, Betty? So I think this is the play here first. And it still leaves us 3 GLs. The teams that we still have left. We have Gas. We have Darth Revan. We have 3 GLs. We have Jedi Luke Hermit Yoda, which I'm eyeing that damn Hux team down south. We'll probably throw old Ben in there just in case. Clear that out. So if we're fishing here, we clear everything out, we should be good to go. Our defense, we'll go back and look at it real quick after this battle. But he, you know, 1978, he dropped some battles, but he had the full repertoire. You can see that he, besides these two, you know, but again, if we win, we win. We don't, you know.
It'll be what it'll be.
Yeah, so let's get through this. So
Hey, Sarah, Sarah.
Whatever will be, will be. Yes. Are you ready to do this? I don't think anybody's saying anything in the chat.
No, hand it.
All right.
Hold on to your butts.
There you go. It's going to get scary. Let's do this. Okay. We get to do the Tinky Tech on you. Then they're going to do their crap. Yep. Okay. That's his tradition. Let's do a poke. Okay. And then I'm going to put the med pack on her. Yeah. And then we're going to do the Inkets on you. All right, you served your purpose. you may die now. The good thing is 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Fresh coffee and put the bag outside real quick.
Let's. Maul killed him. Can he come back? No, I tried. Get that out of there. All right, Maul's next. Poke.
What do you mean the armor is not a robot?
This is the way. Okay, that's fine because we're still going to kill the crap out of. Actually, no, that's. I don't think that takes the ability block off. No, it doesn't. He just died. All right, dodge. Oh, I didn't look at the deflection on that. That sucks. All right, we got to ramp up.
Yep.
Dodge. Jesus Christ. Going to be a long fight here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets to ramp up the quickest?
Yeah. Well, we will. So, I mean, we're ramping up nicely. He just keeps missing with his basic, man. That's kind of shitty. Oh, another dodge. It's going to be a long fight here.
We're trying to hit him and just hit him.
I know, right? Dodge.
I think that's air you're breathing now.
Jesus Christ. So I hate the Vader Datacron. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Did you hit him? Oh, well, you did. Well, shit. Miracles happen. Another miracle.
Keep going.
Dodge. Dodge.
Oh, that gosh darn force.
Look, I better dodge. Oh, I hit him. Shit. Shocking. Okay. Poke. AoE. I'm sure it'll dodge. Oh, we hit him.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Oh,
Yeah, we'll go into
progress.
ultimate. Once he goes into his ultimate. Dodge. There we go. Now we'll go into ultimate. Okay. We need an AoE. What am I doing? We're still in mastery here, which is nice, but he's not hitting as hard as he was before, so that's good, right?
Yeah.
He's in the 4th ultimate. I hate this fight so much. It's so awful.
Wow.
Oh, that dodge is horrible. Just hit him. Oh my god. You know?
He's standing right there. Just hit him. There you go.
Oh my god. Dodge. Christ.
Would you just hit your grandfather?
Yeah, no.
You want to take his throne? You gotta take him out.
I gotta put this on auto. Because, yeah.
That's
Just not. I can't. The hell's still in the dodge is killing us.
yeah.
Look at that. It's just too much, man. They really just crap the bed. Oh, we got him. Jesus. They really way messed up with this Datacron.
Yeah.
Wait. A friend of yours is looking for advice, Andrzani?
We've heard that one before.
Well, I believe he is. I'm just too many rosters
No,
for
no, no, no.
Patrons. All right, we'll do it real quick. You're interrupting GAC, but you know what? You're a Patreon, and that's what we do. For real, dodge more than double the length of this fight. It's just so stupid, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think, some of these things they put in the game, it sounds good on paper, but then it's just like, do you actually play the game? Because that, do you know how annoying that is?
All right, so your friend has JML, the Brevins, gas is done. Actually, he's got a lot of the big stuff done here.
Something about Slacker before Christmas? Depends on it. If he has all the stars and all the furnaces, because those furnaces are going to take forever.
Furnace is going to take a minute, but we do have some goodies coming up. Oh, he's almost, yeah, of course. I mean, look at this. Okay, all right, yeah, first, okay, Slacker for sure. The Slacker's done. Okay, just wanted to confirm some stuff there. He should probably start leaning into ships here. Let me look here. Okay, he's got Executor, so he needs to finish both the Finalizer and Executor. And with the Malevolence and Negotiator, that's going to really help him out tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at this, there's a couple routes he can go here. He's got the big ones, the big ape teams done. Gas,
Right.
CLS, he's got Janet Luke, Darth Revens. The Revens are done. Definitely need to finish Executor. I tend to lean, if he's getting First Order, finishing up the Finalizer plate will be big for him. Plus getting Slacker will be really good. The route he can go afterwards is he's kind of open. He could go C because, the pieces are in place since you have some of the Executor tying in with C. He could go into Empire and do that for his C. If you look at it, you see a lot of characters are already leaning towards, he's got a lot of them in place done. So C's definitely on the table. If he wanted to, if he wants to go right into Profundity, he could go, because that's actually on the board too. But he could go C and then work on his bounty hunters for his executive. Yeah, definitely work on bounty hunters. Definitely, I'm going to say Imperial Troopers as a team he should be working toward finishing. You got Stark and
Oh
Range
yeah,
Trooper.
those
Yeah,
troopers are just brutal.
They're-
I did 4 of 4 in TB with undergear troopers. Well, I mean, I had Piet and Stark and all those guys up because I got C, but my my Dark Trooper is still gear 11.
Wolf says, I lost with SLK versus Lord Vader because 40% dodge means Lord Vader dodged 4 times in a row and I can't hell steal at all. Yeah, it's hard when you don't hit him. It's really a nightmare. Yeah, I think he's got a few options he can go here. He can go C and then run up Bounty Hunters and Imperial Troopers and then have your C on top of that. That gives you, that rounds out your fleet as well for Bounty Hunters and gets you into Bounty Hunters and Imperial Troopers. And then you get C on top of that. And then he could go Profundity if you wanted to. That would be kind of you want to get the meta ships as quickly as possible because once you're done with the ships, then you can really focus hard in on all this.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Dark Trooper's worth it. You take Dark Trooper to Relic 7 at least, and then you're happy days. He's worth it.
Yeah. Well, even like I said, even low geared, he's kicking butt.
But yeah, I think he's got some options here. There's no wrong answer here. But those are kind of the top of the charts. You'll have Slacker, finish up Finalizer, start finishing up Executor and the ships, work on Bounty and Pro Troopers C, and then after that, whatever he wants to do, I would say Profundity, just to get that going.
Yeah.
But Slacker's going to help him tremendously in Conquest. So he's going to start to do much better in Conquest. And with JML and Gas and SLKR and CLS, he can easily get through Sector 5 now with that with Slacker coming on board. Eventually though, yeah, I think those are the easy ones because if I go to Galactic Republic, he doesn't have Cat. And he could go for GMK if he wanted to, but I'd probably do that after those first, get those on the board, then probably GMK. Job is out now, but yeah, there's no wrong answer. Starkiller he could go for. I don't have a problem with him going for Starkiller. That you can throw that in the mix too, if you wanted to. Let's see where he's at. He hasn't really worked on it, but if he wanted to, I'd have no problem because it's 3 Cantina. If he wanted to, what I would tell him is start farming Mary Jade Hardnode. When she gets to 7 stars, then go full board on Starkiller because the other ones are Cantina. It won't take him that long, even with 3 characters. It won't take him long if he does some refreshes with the crystals to get those characters in a month or two. 7 stars and off to the races for Starkiller. So he could do that as well. So yeah. So yeah, those are some of the options. I think me and BCM are on the same page on that, right? I think we're good. It looks good. Looks pure. All right, round we go. All right, let's go with the next GL here. Yeah, we got to clear this board here, boy. All right. I think we're going to Jedi Luke, Hermit Yoda, Old Ben, this Hux team. We're going to JMK the Ray team. We could JML the Ray team. What do you guys think of that? We could JML the Ray team with Cam and stuff.
Yeah.
That's not a bad call. Who would be my third on that? We always debate the third on that, but Wolf, what do you think? So let me know. And then we'll see tank up the this team. We'll do that. Bounty Hunters, I made Boba Fett, Han, and Chewie that. Hey, Alpha and Omega. So yeah, so if we go, we can either go GMK or we can go JML. We could gas that Malgasine if we wanted to, but I don't want to use that there. A little bit less reliable. That's true. Yeah, you know what? We'll play it safe. We'll go JMK versus that because we can use JML and against some other hard stuff.
Yeah.
We find, right? It's just like, hell, we can use that against Dash. It's a little overkill, but better that than we'll have him in our back pocket. So I'm okay with that. We do have the Vadercron. Didn't we use the Vadercron last time?
I don't think we did. I think we got through it without it. I think we still had that sitting on the table.
No, we did use Vader versus Rey here.
Oh, no. Did we?
Yeah, we did, but it was Hermit Yoda. It wasn't Holdo.
Right.
I'm trying to remember what team we used.
I don't know. It's all kind of blurred together now.
That was on Monday, and I don't remember what it was. Oh Christ! Somebody in the chat will remember, because we used the Vadacron here on that team. It was Hermit Yoda and these two.
Pepper's Farm remembers.
Who else did we this team? I'm trying to remember. I know it was a Vadacron, and I cannot for the life of me remember what in the hell. Did we use Watt though? I think we used Watt though. No, we didn't. I don't think we did. Somebody go scroll through Monday's stream. Just look for the raid tag. Just you don't have to watch the damn thing. Just scroll through. It's on YouTube. And tell me what we used against Ray. I think it was Vader. Because that saved us another GL, remember? Because we got the full clear. We were shocked that we got the full clear. Because
Well, we had to clean up Vader. Or no, we didn't. We used
we full cleared
No,
every
'cause we
one
used-
shot everything. Because remember we used Fennec
we
on
used the
Lord
Fennec,
Schmader
yeah.
because there was 2 tanks, so we didn't have to use a GL there. And then someone said, remember, because we had 5 GLs on defense, and I only had a certain amount,
Right.
and so they said, "Well, use Vader against this." And I try to remember what team we put together for this team. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Was
look
it
it up.
Candy because of the dots? I don't
No, I'm
remember.
gonna go look at it right now. Since nobody, if somebody in the chat does before I get there, let me know. But I'm gonna go look real quick because
Yeah, I'll keep my eye shut.
you know, just watch it. If someone says something, let me know because I'm gonna go look at it right now. Let's see, videos. This would have been Monday, so that's videos recently uploaded. Well, this isn't gonna work that way, so let me do it this way. I got it. I got it. I'm used to having to search. So RSG, Skewed Gamer SWGOH. I can pull this up, go search through it, go to videos. What the piss? Why is that like that? I don't want uploaded. What? Okay, it's live. Monday. All right, let me go through here and look. All right. Let's wait for a signal from the back and then off. Because we got into GC at the end there. So let me look here. That's the Fennec team. Dips. Because we had Thane on. All right, we're getting there.
Oh, what else?
Oh, let me look
Vader
here.
C Watt
Yeah, we don't have it.
or Vader Set Watt set. Empire.
Yeah, I don't have Watt, so we can't use that. Okay. Yeah. So we used
You
Fennec
check-
against
you check
Lord
your deck
Vader.
history, huh?
Yeah, it was Vader set Watt. But we had to use that for because we were able to do that. Okay, so yeah, we can't do that because
we use Watt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. All right, yep, I went through and looked at it. So yeah. Got it. Good call. Good call. Good looking out for everybody. Thank you. Got it. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, but we can't do that because we had to use Slacker there. So okay, yeah. So we'll use JMK. I think JMK is the play here. Thank you, skewers. You guys are all awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't have Watt, and Vader will just get molested. I don't have the revive Vader, so they'll take a bunch of turns. Yeah, I don't think that would work. So let's just JMK it. Let's just play it safe. We'll go JMK Cat. Yeah. Who else do we want though? JMK Cat. We want GK here. Look at GR here. What do we want here? Which tank do we want? I'll leave that open. We'll put a Datacron on them just for giggles. I think GK is the play here. We can save Maze for something else.
Yeah.
I'll
Maybe
put
save
it up.
Maze for Padme or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see, what do I got here? I got that's bonus. Those are all dark side. What's this? That's not no.
Okay.
City protection. No, crit damage. Avoidance, physical accuracy, resistance penetration. Not gonna use that. We save that for bounty hunters if we use them.
Mm-hmm.
We do have another slacker one here. Crit damage, potency, protection, armor, tenacity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can put this one on these guys. Get that extra crit damage, potency, protection, armor, tenacity. This actually would be a good one for Ray. Hello, engineers. It's choo choo. Hello there. Just in time to ask a question. With road ahead, do I need to Java convert relic mats since they will be double resources? Or am I wrong? The wording is not clear. We're not sure, man. I don't know what the hell that shit.
I think they were from the road ahead. It said something about a net zero change. So because they're going to be giving us twice as much, it's going to take double to get the same amount of mats, which is fine because they're upping the amount we're getting. So I don't think you're going to notice a difference.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
stress for him. Well, so the play here with JMK then is maybe I'm just misunderstanding here. So we want to save Cat's Yeet a turn for what? Because Holdo's going to taunt, right? Do we just go after her? What's the play here, man? Because you just said that. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? I mean, do we just not want to yeet Holdo out of there and just give it down to those two and then just beat their ass? I mean, we can instant defeat immunity at the start of the battle. Oh, okay. So then we'll save it. We go into ultimate.
Save it one turn so you'll actually be able to. Okay, so we yeet.
Okay.
We use it to yeet Ben, but we have to wait a turn in order to get it done.
Okay. Got it.
Right.
Gotcha. I was wondering what you were saying there. It was a little, the written word. You lost the translation.
Written word and in chat. And
let's go after Ben, I guess. Well, no, we're going to go after Ray because we're just yeeting. So we'll do that. Let's just get him started. Put that on her.
Okay.
Big hit. And then we'll yeet this turn. Yeah. Yeet him now, right? Oh. That's all right. Well, at least he's double dying. All right.
Oh, we should have yeeted Hodo. Holdo. God,
I gotta go on ultimate here because Kenobi's gonna die. Okay, he should go into ultimate. Okay, I'm going to put this on her because I can't lose her. All right, just basics here. Not going to do much. Let's put this on you. Okay, Ray can't die, so we have to go to Ben next, but we have to wait till she gets out of there. So just basic. Okay. Okay. All right, Ben, we're coming for you, buddy.
Wait.
I gotta go after her now because she's in green. Oh Christ! Come on, kill. Oh, for Christ's sakes! Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I misplayed this.
All right, should he hold?
Okay, okay. Don't get your health. All right. Oh Christ. Oh, I don't care, man. I mean, it's GC. It's 3v3. I don't give a shit.
It's all good.
Good life lessons here. Okay, she's still, yeah. Well, not that it matters because I'm about to die. Bye. All right.
A little bit of a misplay.
Yeah, it was a little bit of misplay. I misread what you said. I usually play differently, but I was reading what you were saying, Wolf, and I guess I just misunderstood what you were saying. So.
It's still early.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought, but I thought you said that you just wanted to yeet him after one turn, so I just misunderstood what you said. So. All right, well, I'll have to use another GL here, and I don't really wanted to, but yeah. I mean, our only play here is JML, right? Well, we could gas maybe. Then I won't have gas for other things. Let's think about this. Do I really care about this game this much? They don't have any protection. The options is to go GML versus it or gas it. I don't know how I feel about gas. Because we're going to see this. That goes without saying.
Yeah, what have we got left in this range? We just got to clear the zone, right? Oh no, we got a full clear, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, let me see how many boo-boos he had on defense while we're talking about it. Not that I really care.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to have crap in the back. We just have to get through this and then be efficient. The north, we can handle the north. Yeah. 2 holes with Ray. He had 2-shotted as well. And then I think he 1-shot everything in the back here. Had to have, right? Yeah. And then where else did he lose points at?
Probably ships.
Maybe? I think so. I think he went hard on ships. Yeah. Negotiator got him. Well, I can't scroll. Again, the bug.
Oh.
I hate this bug. Oh, I think Buddy's outside the door. Buddy! Oh. Something's going on outside. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, range is out. That doesn't sound good. Fire truck guy? Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? We probably might as well JML what he's got left. Or JML Ray and finish off. But so how's everybody doing in the chat? Engineer or the Wolf. Engineer, they make it. Oh yeah, that's what we've been talking about. Yeah, but Wolf, we're going to be getting twice as much, so that's it. So I mean, it shouldn't move that much, at least according to what we were reading yesterday. That if they double the gear and they cut it down by half, we should be fine. So it's like inflation. You get double the money, but it's only worth half as much. But it's still net zero as far as exchange rates go. Well, that's true, Wolf, but I mean, yeah. So if you look at it that way, then we'll be getting, going forward, we'll be getting double. So we'll be getting 100. We'll have 150% in our inventory for only 50% return rate. So that's true. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'm more upset they went up to gear 12 and not beyond. Because as far as, like we said the other night, you know, being halfway through, like I'm even at 7 mil, but right now getting to gear 12 is not a problem. Getting beyond gear 12, that's the problem. And none of the stuff is there. And on top of that, you know, they talk about these new characters getting them up to speed. Well, that's what I'm saying, DFE. Yeah, all these new characters coming out need buttloads of cryos. I mean, I guess you can. Like I said, it depends on where you're at. I mean, if you want, go for it. I mean, that's not. I don't have that luxury right now because I've been relicking everybody. So it really depends on where you're at. If you have a buttload of the gear, go for it. If you don't, I probably wouldn't mess with it because, like, right now, mine are all low level stuff. So I'm not going to go through and hurry up and scrap everything.
So apparently my neighbors had a fire.
Ooh, that's not good.
Well, a small fire. Neighbors to my right. But the fire trucks are out there, and my mom came running down. Can you go see what's happening? So I went out there. Everyone's fine. Neighbors are fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah, everyone's fine. But the garage, I think it's happened in the garage. It's probably electrical fires from when I was talking to the cops outside because they're standing in our yard. And they said, yeah, everyone's fine. They can't get the damn garage door open now because it's probably electrical. So they're over there.
We're all fine. Everyone's fine.
Yeah, they're
How
over
are you?
cutting the doors down because they can't get in. So,
All right.
but there's fire people everywhere right now. So, yeah. All right, let's get back to this. God, just 3v3, I'm just so unmotivated. So uncivilized. What do we want to use here?
I'd say just let's go for the sure thing. Let's just JML that sucker and get it going.
Yeah, I think so.
And we'll see the other one, and then we'll work from there.
Where do we want to go though? Let's go over to Jedi, and we'll put something on guys as well. Let's go with Cam for sure. We know our home slice Cam. Let's save Yoda and Jedi Revan for a team. You know, we could go Jolie here. Wouldn't be bad, right? Or do we want to go Snips? I kind of feel safer with Jolie.
Yeah, just in case.
Ray says maybe you should evacuate for your safety. No, I'm not worried about it. Plus, I got enough fire suppression shit here to.
Pardon.
Yeah, my mom doesn't fucking around, man. She's got we got things everywhere.
He's got a button right next to him. He just pushes the button, it fills the house.
He's not wrong. We got the system and everything. So yeah. She just had we just had our electrical done. Remember months ago, we lost power and I was out. The entire wiring of this house has been redone, plus a whole bunch of stuff and it was installed. Maybe you should evac for your safety. Just saying it's not worth it. Just get no. They got it control. I got 6 fire trucks outside right now, Ray. If anything, I think we're fine, dude. There's no the fire's out. Their fire's done, and they're just trying to get into see what the damage is.
He's
so,
in a house, not a apartment. So
yeah. I'm not in an apartment. I'm in a homie home.
You probably got 6 feet between the houses.
Oh yeah, easily. We got more than that. Okay, this is the team here. Again.
Send it.
Yeah. If it were me, a random person giving advice, not your opponent, I would evacuate. Oh, we're fine, dude. Ray, I appreciate it, brother. Trust me. If I was to put my phone on and you can see what's going on, the fires. There was a small fire in the garage. They're taking care of it. We got all the firefighters. The fire's out. They're just trying to get to the damage and make sure that they can get everything squared away. Everybody on their side is fine, but yeah, we're cool, man. We're good. Good looking out, Ray. Let's go do this. Hey, 3v3, man. Clear it out. How dare you hit my cam like that? I guess we'll go for Ray here. Yeah, might as well, right? Do that. This armor shred. Yeah, do that. Start sending in. Yeah. Well, that takes care of good riddance to bad rubbish. Focus on Ray here, right? Start sending in the cam. Because he hits bloody hard under jam out. Yeah. Do this and then the cam again. Double tappy. Oh, that's fine. We got to get. Yeah, she's in. Okay, let's hit. If we can take out Ben. Okay. So that. Okay, she's back to green. Send in the cam. Send in the cam. Ooh.
Please keep trying to get to your ultimate.
Yeah. So they're both there.
You might as well just send the assists over.
Yeah. Well, I need to put this. Yeah, send the assists, just basics here. I need to get him up.
It's gonna do basics, so yeah, you're almost there.
Yeah. Yeah. Basic.
Oh.
All right, we're done. I don't even want to deal with it. But my opponent can have the win. It's just not motivated, man. Can't stand threes, dude. Damn it.
My opponent gave me the win because I pulled clear to me. Well, I'm checking now, but I think he pretty much stopped attacking. Yeah, he did.
I pooped to bed on the Ray. So we did get a Holdo. But yeah. We'd have to use it's not worth it. I just don't care. All right, that's enough for GAC. Yeah, I can't. The Datacron, all this shit. I'm just done.
Yeah.
Someone's saying you should salvage all your mats now.
And they're Wolf and stuff are talking about doing the mats because, like, I mean, he brings up a good point. The mats that are that we have now are going to be worth half when this goes live.
You know, let me go look at this. So what are we saying? So what are we saying here? So are we saying we should wait, right?
Well, he's saying you should salvage all your mats now because what we have will be half because they're not going to double what's in what we have now. We will be getting double going forward, but right now we got what we got, so we might as well use it now so we get the full I guess the full potential that's in there.
Sure, let's go do it. It helps if I don't pick someone that's Relegator 9.
No, I'm thinking it's more for it's all the low level stuff, right? So all the I don't want to empty out my thing, but I might as well.
Yeah, Revan's
I need it anyways, right?
See all 3 of mine. Yeah, might as well. Let's go for it here.
Just scrap everything for, or even like, well, it's a lot for the carbonite circuit boards and everything else, right?
Well, let me see here. Carbonite circuit boards.
I mean,
I don't have a lot of
but
stuff here to. Let me see here. We'll do some here.
I mean, we'll save the Carbantes and stuff because I'm not
Oh
scrapping.
yeah, I'm not scrapping that shit.
Save all the Mark III stuff, even the Mark II stuff.
Do that.
I mean, I guess we can. Yeah, might as well do that.
Where else can we get rid of? Still have characters to take up though, so I got to be careful here. Do some of those. You know what? I can do a few more of those. Get down to 300. That's 60. We go up because I don't think. Yeah, I can't spare any of this stuff because I still have to do mob and force and a bunch of new characters. So, you know, it's like.
Yeah, it's tempting. I mean, will we get double?
It's tempting, right? Let's see, quantity. Yeah. Who needs the MK3?
I mean, I could get
just
rid of the
you?
green gear. Green and the white gear.
Do 250 of these. 66. Okay. Needs that. Just those 3? Alright, let's do 144. Needs that. Just you? Okay. Let's do 150, 140. Needs those. Nobody needs these. All right, we'll do 150, 180. Let's see, 187 ought to be good. Let's make it even.
I'm not gonna worry much about it.
Then few people need those. Few people. Oh, only those 2 need those. Yeah. Who needs that? Just you? All right, 124.
Well, Alpha, the thought is because right now they're worth 100%, but when the update goes live or when everything changes here, it's only going to be worth half of that. So you'll have 50% worth in what you have.
So that should put me. It should put me at 300, right? I haven't had a chance to go for. I'm at 290, so I mean that's pretty. You know, we'll get some more of those. Let's do the bronzy wires. We have the one piece. Yeah, we've got a ton of these we can get rid of. So who needs this right now? A few, so we can go down big time to here. 1500. I know these are going to go down to. Who needs those? A few. So we'll go 1500 there.
Thousands in the bronzy wire stuff. So
yeah, I'm not worried about that. Same thing with this. Few characters, so we'll do, you know.
I just did half of those.
Get this all down to 1500. Droid collars? Really? I have that many droid collars? I know a lot of people need them, but you know what? Just a few of those. Get down to 2,000. These only a few people need that, so let's get these down to 1500. Who needs that? A few people, but we'll go down to 1500 as well. And then same thing with these. Same thing with those, yeah. And then same thing with those.
I'll probably leave that. I'll leave them all around 1,000. I'm pretty set for bronzy wires.
Yeah, bronzy wires won't be a problem.
796, I'll take it. Chromium transistors might be
I think that's pretty good, actually. So much shit here for these. All right, 11. Okay, that's good. So that's plenty of bronzing wires. So that's good. Yeah, it's going to be the circuit boards, but I got to farm that up. Let's look at the chromium transistors. Who needs these? A few, so we can do some of those. Yeah, it's not a lot of these are a little bit harder to get to because there's only so many. So yeah, unfortunately, I can only do some of these. Who needs this? Just those three? Get down to
378. I'll be giving that.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah, you just need that. So get to 100. Yeah, that works. We'll have some more coming in the mail next week too, so that'll be fine. So a little bit better than 195. Definitely the bronze wires, the circuit boards I'll have to work on, but the circuit boards will do once I get everybody up to relic. We're gonna hit that hard. All my energy will be toward getting that scrap up real quick. So yeah, not bad. Yeah, we're not gonna win. I could use C here, but then what else do I do here? You know what? I'll try it again. Let's just use C here. I'm just kind of curious to see how this will play.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well, right? I don't think we're going to live, but you never know. Then we'll gas this, and then Janet Luke that, and then we'll do something there. See if we can get it. If I can't get this here with C, then there's no point. It's our last GL. So we'll go definitely tank here. Let's see here. I'm going to need Darth Revan and Malik. Let's see here. Sith Empire Trooper, and then I just need another tanky tank to take it in the butt. First Order Stormtrooper wouldn't be bad. Screw it. Let's try. I just want 2 tanks here. And I don't really have a Datacron I can use here, I don't believe. What's this one? Yeah, why not? Let's see how this works. Get through this, I'll do a little bit more, but it's going to be hard. All right. Ow. All right, we're definitely gonna link Ray. And I think we're gonna link. Well, should we link Ben Swallow or hold
Wait,
up?
I thought we got rid of Holt. Oh no, you.
I pulled out because I was about to get raffled stomped horribly. All right, you got rid of him. That's fine. Yeah, those two are gonna take a lot of turns. So, and the good thing is he counterattacks. So we'll just focus on Holdo here. Let those two do their dirty, nasty jungle love stuff and the Force Dyad. And now you're double dead. The thing is that they're going to get me in the ultimate pretty quick. Oh, never mind. We die. I'm going to have to relink here, aren't I? Yeah. And I'm got the thing on. So this is why C doesn't work. I just want to demonstrate it. You see that's unresistible, and he's not getting anything back. See, this is why you can't do that, and you have to have Watt. I just wanted to show this because I wanted to show you guys like how god awful that thing is. Plus, he's armor shredding too. This is why C just doesn't work. I mean, we'll go into ultimate here, but it's not going to make a difference. It's going to make it because they're about to hit the shit out of me. She's going to do that. Basic. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
But now we're dead. Oh, we got Ben out of there. All right.
Oh, well, progress.
Progress.
Yeah, you could probably send gas in there.
Yeah, but then I won't have anything for Malgus.
Yeah.
Can I use besides? I have to use gas now against Malgus. That sucks. Yeah. Problem is just but I don't think I have much of a choice. I don't know what else we would use against Malgus besides gas. Well, let's try Maul against this. You want to try Maul? It could be nice.
Hurt.
Yeah, let's give Maul a shot here. Because I have to have now gas for Malgus. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. I like it. Who else do I want though? Probably Bam, right? Bam and Bo-Katan here. I think that's the play. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Coffee's kicking, and I'll be back.
And we'll put that on. It's probably a horrible idea, but why not? Okay, she's in that. All right. Definitely want to hit you first with this. Then you're both in immunity. It's not going to do anything, so let's just start building up our stacks again. Go back to Ray. Not that it really matters, because she's going to swaber the shit out of us. Oh, Christ. Yeah. Alright, go get Ray now. I'm going to rest this. Okay, one more. Okay, now we can go 5. Yet. No, not fast enough. We're dead. And it's just stupid. All right. The gas this, and then I have nothing for this, and then we lose. I just have nothing for that now. It's okay. We're trying out some stuff because I already know I lost this one. I misclicked the JMK one. I misunderstood what Wolf was saying in the chat, and then just totally shit the bed. So it's all right. We'll lose, and then we'll come back to it another day. It's fine. It's 3v3, but we are trying some different stuff. Because we're not going to win. I mean, I could gas this, but then I have nothing for Malgus. Nothing. There's nothing that I could run, even with all the stuff I have left that will take on Malgus. You need a GL for that. So yeah, unfortunately. And I do have Darth Revan. I have gas, but I can't. The only thing I could do here is use gas against this, but then, I have nothing for Malgus. So, it's a loss. I misplayed. So, there we go. Oh, well. Oh, well. Just the way it goes, skewers. Poop the bed, that's the price you got to pay. So, you take your beating like a man. So, glad to have you guys here. We did some crafting stuff. I'm going to have to definitely, because really for that, yeah, Ray, it's just what it is, man. I just shit the bed. And that's our opponent right now, Higgy Bodden. Sorry, Ray, I meant to say that earlier, but yeah, there's nothing I can do here. It's just, I misplayed it. And if I had misplayed here, Ray, I would have had plenty to go take out the rest of the stuff, because I would have, like, Luke that, and we would have taken that out with C, no problem, and then I would have easily destroyed that. But you can't do that. I totally misplayed the thing, but yeah, enjoyed the win there, Higgy. GG. I totally shit the bed. Yeah, it's just, it's threes, man. The thing that, I mean, we did show that with the Lord Vader, you can't kill with SLKR, but the problem is with that is you have to go hard with armor and Watt. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to do that with Watt for sure. That's because of the Datacrons just make it so stupid. You took Malevolence in with Empire Fleet, against your negotiator. Oh no, I was wondering what happened with fleets because I knew you had all your top fleets. Just looking at the way you beat the other ones. But yeah, we could have easily, gone up here. I would have used Darth Revan. I would have used Bad Batch. I would use, Momo and all the other stuff here, to take all 5 of these guys out, and then we would have been good. But there's no point now doing it because I can't beat this. We beat Lord Vader, but then if I'd been paying attention and read harder, as Wolf said, we would have taken out Ray. I'm taking Ray out lots of time with JMK, but for some reason, I normally play it. I was looking at what Wolf said, and I was having a brain fart, and I crapped the bed. Whitefly says, Morning Ranger, BCM, and Skewers. They need to change the name to Road Behind. Community is starting for new and exciting info. We already know TB and Sauna Stars were coming. Yeah. I mean, they did go in more detail with the TB. And so, yeah. But the thing that I don't understand is, so this is the one part I have problem with the road ahead, right? My biggest thing is they say, we want to help players get up and running and get into, with the game being at Relic 5, we want to get players up there quicker. I was like, I read that paragraph. I'm like, okay. And we got phase 2 coming in. Okay. Now, on the positive, what they're doing for newer players to get them quicker to gear 12, love it. Great.
Yeah, that's
love it. We are happy about that stuff. We got new information about TB, and we were able to dive into it more. We got more about some details. There's a whole thing about it. So a lot of good stuff there. Yeah, what it's going to look like. It gave us the teams that we're going to need. You can see I have Bodhi up here now. I'm gonna need him. And I'm gonna have to start working on Dr. Aphra. But I'll have Job and I'll have the Inquisitor, so I'll have 2 of the 3. And Bodhi will take care of that, but you're going to need for the special missions Dr. Aphra. But I'll have Inquisitors and I'll have Job for some of the other ones. So I don't feel too bad for the Gale. I'll get Dr. Aphra. Because if it's coming to December, there's no way I'm going to have Dr. Aphra. But I can have Jabba done, and I'll have Grand Inquisitor and the Inquisitors done. Right. But we got, the 4th for Dr. Aphra, talking about what Dr. Aphra Kit does and stuff. All that's great. I don't understand. I know why they're doing it, because they're scared they're going to affect their bottom line. Because if you look at the stuff that they did, phase 1 stuff was really good. But they're not addressing the elephant in the room. So getting everybody to 12 is fine, especially for new players. But you're going to have a backlog of new players getting very quickly to gear 12, which is not where players need to be. Because let's be honest, it's all about relics. And they want to keep what they weren't saying in the post, and I will say it. We're making a lot of money with gear, forcing you to get from Relic gear 12 to Relic. That's what they didn't say, because they're making money off of it, and they're going to try to keep forcing the issue there. Let's just be honest about it. If that's the case, I'm okay with it, but just be honest with us about it, because, because that's where we've said for going on. How long have we been saying this? A long time.
Ever since, basically ever since Relics came out.
The thing that is preventing players big time from enjoying the end game content that you put in the opening, saying we want more players to be able to get there faster and enjoy it, is you. It isn't us. It's you. Yeah. You keep putting, gear 12. Just like you took care of the mod stuff, and I love what they did with mods. They addressed that issue. Oh, yeah. I'm fine. I'm over the moon with mods. I love everything CG did with mods. They finally fixed it and addressed it. But gear is the problem. Gear 12, here's the problem. 1, it's hard to get. And we got Get 3 coming and all kinds of stuff. So it takes an exorbitant amount of time to get characters to Relic 0. especially with now marquees, and they didn't address Kairos. Kairos are not a part of this equation. Getting Kairos sucks. There's only one. You get a few pieces here, and you get a few pieces there, and stuff. But it takes an exorbitant amount of time. And even if you farm them like I've been farming them, it takes a ton of time because the drop rate is absolutely garbage on Chirotex. Dressing all the other purple gear and making sure everybody gets to 12 is fine, but that's not the issue. It's gear 12 to gear 13, and you're double dipping with this, and now you're changing the salvage. The big issue is it takes so long to get characters to relic 0. Then on top of that, when you want to take them to higher levels, which you do need to do now because you have now with the datacrons and everything else that you've laid out, for people to take advantage of that, they have to salvage even more of the same gear. Because once you get to relic 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, the amount of gear it takes to salvage to get those pieces is the same pieces that you have to have for the characters that are going from gear 12 to 13. Thus, we're double dipping, having to farm the same shit twice. They're not. What pieces are they dropping there, Wolf? That's making gear 12 to gear 13 easier, and they still not address the elephant in the room, which is like we said last night. If they had said we're going to have more drops for the left side pieces, but not the right side, I would have been okay with that. I'm like, okay, you meet us halfway. But they didn't say anything about any of this gear 12 stuff. And the salvage is a bigger issue than I think even gear 12 to gear 13, because you're seeing that we are completely out of salvage and having to re-salvage the same pieces to get to higher relics to use this stuff is just a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, going 7 to 8, or hell, even 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, you need those right side pieces.
Wolf says, but making it easier to get to gear 12 is going to give us more time to farm other stuff, and we won't need resources as much as here. So they're indirectly making gear 3 much easier because they're making gear 12 that much easier. But the problem is not getting to gear 12 so much. I mean, they addressed a lot of that stuff, Wolf, with the other stuff, with the drops and phase 1 stuff that they did. A lot of people are getting to gear 12.
Gear 12 is not a problem.
Yeah. Like, I'm not having it. The only reason I'm not getting to gear 12 faster here is just because there's some dinky pieces, which they kind of address, right? So, you know, these eyeballs and stuff that'll get a little bit easier. That's fine. As I said, we're fine with that. But once you get to gear 12 and you got this many characters to take up with these kind of pieces and how hard they are to get, especially if you're not in a guild like I am that's doing certain raids and stuff like that, conquest, things of that nature. I mean, I have access to all that stuff, and you can tell I've been farming the living snot out of it. But it's so brutally hard to get these characters up. I agree with you 1,000%, Wolf, that getting to gear 12 will be a big help to a lot of players. But gear 12 ain't where this game is at anymore. It was back in the day, but it's all about relics. It's all about relics.
The new gear, relic 5 is the new gear 12.
It really is.
I mean, if you don't have, I mean, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Relic 5 is the new gear 12. So it's basically they've moved the bar, but then they're making it harder to get to gear 8. It's basically what they did. And with this, it's like, oh, well, you can get to gear 8. We're going to help you get to gear 8 because that's where you need to get. Well, that's not the problem. We need to get the competitive levels, and that's not helping us.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf, I mean, Carbantes suck. They always have sucked, and you can tell that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Chrysanthemum, Good Morning Guard, Skiffy Lando. One of them needs 100, and that's just for gear 12. Carbantes is a separate thing, man. I just don't think they've ever addressed it because, Carbantes will always be a problem, man. And trust me, you saw I've done the work here the same as you have, but
but here's the other thing, Wolf. All the new characters need Chirotex to get to gear 12.
Yeah, the new
even some of the, I mean, even you go back as far as Bad Batch. How many Cryotex did you need to get Bad Batch up to gear level 12? And they didn't touch that. They said Cryotex are not involved. So yeah, you can get the older guys up, but the newer tunes new characters they were talking about, you're not going to get them up to gear 12 with any more quickness because there's no Chirotex that they're adding.
No. You're misunderstanding me, Wolf. I don't think getting to gear 12 is a lot better than it was. The problem, like what they've done, the main pieces are there. The only thing that catches me off guard is like dinky pieces, like those dinky purple pieces that you think about. Um, like the purple balls, things of that nature that you're just not thinking about farming because you're so worried about carbantes. Like you just saw, I've got a shit ton of stun cuss. I got a shit ton of stun guns and droid collars. Those are some of the main problems that people were having. So yeah, I've addressed that. So
Right,
that
but it's
part to
not.
get 12, it's the dinkier stuff that they're addressing it, and I think
Yeah.
that's good. And I think what they're doing to get people to gear 12 and make it easier, fine. That's great. We're on board, and I think getting players to gear 12 is good, quicker. And I think if there's more of those pieces and stuff dropping for players, that's going to help out tremendously.
But to be fair, that should have been taken care of in the first
a while
gear.
ago. But you know what? Hey, better late than never. We're happy about it.
But that's
we're happy about it, and I'm happy, and I really like that they're trying to do that for new players, and then the restructuring of some of the stuff that they're doing to help younger players in guilds and stuff. Hey, all down for all that stuff, but I still think they just have not addressed this issue that once you get to gear 12, that's a new nightmare. It really is a new nightmare because of this.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we all thought this second round of gear was going to be about getting from 12 to 13.
Yeah,
because that's where it needed to be. Because of the fact that we got Relic 9 now. We're soon going to have Relic 10, which is all very good, but nobody can get there.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm just like, I felt like I don't know what you felt, Wolf. I felt like this was a continuation of Phase 1, right? It felt like
this is like 1.5. This is
it's 1.5. We're not quite there at 2, and they still may address it here in the next couple of months, like doing some stuff like the left side pieces, just to help us out a little bit, because a lot of those left side pieces are needed for like 5 and 6 and stuff like that. More of those pieces of gear and stuff.
Right. Well, that's not what we're saying here. That's not. It's not a grind. I don't want anything for free, but when you're making it just make it just slightly easier.
Yeah, that's all we're asking.
More available, just even if you do just slightly better drop rates on some of this gear, instead of like spending 100 energy for 20, 100 energy for 50 would be just that little bit of relaxation. And because I don't mind spending the energy, I don't mind working for it. I'm not worried about the grind.
No, I don't think they did. They didn't address Kairos.
No,
they didn't address Kairos. They didn't address any of the gear 12 to 13 stuff. I mean, that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about getting from gear 0 to up to 12, gear 11 to 12. We're talking, I'm talking about Bougie Leia and all these pieces, these furnaces and these other pieces that you need, especially the purple pieces too. Those were involved with that too. The one thing that'll get you caught, the one thing that's really even more than like say the gold pieces here is the goddamn, not those, where is it? Oh, it's always the third piece. Sorry. These kind of pieces.
Well, if I don't, indirectly maybe, but we'll have to see when it kicks. But I'm pretty sure it's not
these kind of pieces. These the purple pieces, because you don't think about it, and they're tough, and the drop rate's really tough on those too. Especially if you're doubling down, you'll need 80 a pop on those, on some of those. The left side is not, it's usually 30, but or 40, but then the other side could be double of those, and then you need 80 on top of the 40. And those go by quicker than the actual gold pieces, because you're not thinking about and the drop rates on those are pretty awful.
Oh yeah, fleet nodes are bad too.
Fleet nodes, we've been talking about fleet for a long time, and we don't need to rehash that.
But it's the new characters need certain pieces of gear that they added, but they didn't touch on any of that stuff. Because I mean, going 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, even some of the lower level stuff, you need 300-400 cryos for some of those. I mean, how many did Mara need? Mara needed a bunch, like 200 cryos to get even to gear 12.
Yeah, cryos are a problem because it's just we just don't get enough of
them. They're off target. That's all.
Usually when I do, and I farm a ton of cars, you can tell by how many cars I have. I've got it locked down, especially these. The shock prods more than the other ones. I mean, the data pads you'll need, but you can figure that out, farm them to a certain point, and then forget about them for a bit, because it's mainly the shock prods. Typically on a 20 pool, I get between 2 and 4. I've had some where I got 0. I rarely get above 4. So out of 20 pull, I'm getting 2 to 4 on each 200 energy that I'm pushing. So if I do, the refreshes, that's what I'm saying. I'm not asking for just give us free Kairos. I'm just asking for a little bit more help because, and here's the other thing too. The reason I'm asking about Kairos is not so much for the old characters, the gear that's involved with them, sure.
Yeah.
But every new marquee pretty much is needing Kairotex. And they're so bloody hard to get. And then depending on where you're at in the game, how much access to all that gear 12 pieces are you going to have and are going to be able to use toward that? Because a lot of get 1 and get 2 early for players is used toward characters. You got to get Wampa, you got to get Hermit Yoda, you're working on gas, that kind of stuff. We, as a vet player, we can use our get for that, but a lot of players can't. And now we got get 3 coming in and we don't know where that's going to affect things. I'm hopeful, Wolf, that the get 3 will be used to get bigger pieces of gear, like for gear 12. I'm really hoping for that, like instead of what we have right now, that it'll just be another source to get more of those pieces, because even as a vet player, and having access to the stuff that I do, it's still a grind, man. And I don't mind the grind, but I'm just saying, just give just a tip. I'm not asking for much, just increase the drop rate just a little bit, just a little bit. A little bit more access to some of this gear 12 stuff, because it's the thing that holds everything up. The gear 11 to 12 stuff and all the stuff they're doing for the older characters and new characters and stuff is fine, but they haven't addressed Kairotex, which is a big thing, especially for all the new marquees and stuff that they're doing. Always so many Kairotex, and they're not addressing the gear 12, the gear 13. I mean, the purple gear alone is something that they haven't looked at.
Yeah, but I guarantee you they're not going to add the new stuff.
Yeah, I'm curious.
They said it in quotes. They said,
it's just a tip, and I gotta carry this thing around for 9 months.
Said excluding the listed stuff above. If you go back and look, they're not including gear 13 or 12 to 13 stuff.
Yeah, I'll be interested.
The 12 and the 12 plus.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see, Wolf, what the drops are going to be for the new TB. I'm hoping that with an additional TB on the books, that might be what we need, Wolf. That's a fair point. But I just don't have a good feeling. I don't know what kind of gear we're gonna get.
That's part of what we're talking about. Every character, old, new, whatever. You need that cryo for that bottom piece in their gear 13.
Well, everyone needs 100. That goes without saying. But
we're talking
all
2 gear 12.
Ever since cars came out, every character basically has needed 250 to 400. Like if you look at Bad Batch, it's 400 a pop. If you look at the Inquisitors, those are each 400 a pop. That's
what Bam needed
4,000 Kairotex right there just for those 2 teams. And that's just an example. That's
Bam
what I'm saying.
Needed 400.
Yeah,
Armor needs a couple hundred. It's ridiculous, but they're not addressing that. That was supposed to relieve the Carbonti issue and the stun gun issue, which never did. But...
Well, stun guns, I think stun guns, droid cutters, and stun cuffs, they're good. They don't.
Yeah, I haven't had a problem with those anymore.
But because MK3s, man, it's the monster in the room that they're not addressing, because so many characters need, even old and new, and they keep increasing it too. Because like I just did Chrysanthemum, that was a lot of Carbontis, and each of these characters, especially if they're tanks, they'll need a lot of MK3s. But then on top of that, MK3s is that one piece that we just can't keep up enough with. That I've got 4 characters that are going to need it for Relic 12 to 13. So that's like 250 right now, and I don't know until I get Aurora or Monforce if they're going to need Carbontis. Carbontis is still, I think, the one piece that they're going to have to work on more is Carbontis, because so many old characters need so many, like Scarif Rebel Pathfinder and all these characters that just they need so
you need
many
500
Carbontis.
For any one of the Kenobis. Name your Kenobi. How many do they need?
Yeah, but the Carbonti issue is still an issue.
But the problem with the Carbontis too is you need them to make stun guns.
Yeah.
That's
the piece I add them in, the stun gun piece. You see them here with like Chrysanthemum. I already know which piece it is without even having to look. It's this one here. That one. It's one of these that has to have the Carbontis. This piece, yeah, you have to have 50, and he takes, I think, 2 of those, or is it Skiff Lando? One of them needs 2 of them. Let
Yeah.
me look here. Yeah, he needs 1 there, and then so he's got 100 right there that he needs. So that's 150. There was a couple other ones that need it. So on top of trying to get gear 12, get your character to gear 12, which can be a lot of Carbantes, you get to gear 12, you're like, oh shit, I need 100 more Carbantes. Like what the yeah, stun cuffs, stun guns, droid collars, which used to be a problem, they've nailed. I give CG credit on that, and that was because of the phase 1.
That was whole phase 1 stuff.
But the Carbantes are still an issue, and I think Hierotechs are still a big issue. Yeah, I agree. We said that, Clayton.
Yeah.
We're very happy new players, they can get to 12 and stuff, but it's still not addressing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do need to see what's going to come in the new TB. We got to see what's going to come with the Get 3. So I'll put it off for now, saying we still need help, but maybe that help's coming. So I'll meet you guys halfway on your argument and say, I don't think it's enough. It's still a right step in the right direction, but let's wait and see. Because if the new TB gives us a bunch of shit that we, obviously we don't have right now, and they, with what they're doing, comes in and, I'm more than willing to say, hey, CG got it right. I'd be more than glad to say that. I'm just saying where I'm sitting at right now, I'm like, well, this wasn't addressed, and it kind of concerns me. Hierotechs and Carbantes are still a big problem, and the purple gear. Again, and it's not even the gold pieces here that I'm worried about. It's the purple gear that I'm going to have to farm, because you need so much of that purple gear for 12 to 13 that, you farm it, you think you have enough, and then you go, I wasn't even close to having enough. Yeah, I don't mind. So here's the thing that where I'm at with that wolf. I don't mind them taking small steps, but they take small steps and don't take any steps for like 6 months to a year. Like, remember that we got the initial step of phase 1 and they put out all this stuff and we didn't get anything for almost a year. Like, yeah, it was a nice step, but small step, with phase 1. They didn't finish it. Then they finished it finally after a year. And then it's like, okay, the small steps need to come sooner. It should not take 6 months to figure out what's happening. Like, I don't know what you need to look at and how long it takes you to analyze the data to say, okay, after, you can figure this out after a month. How are things looking after a month? You get a pretty good idea of like where things are at after a month of just looking at all the data. I'll give them 3 months. Give them 3 months to say, okay, this is the data, and then have stuff ready to go, and then curtail it to what you're seeing, and then do another small step. Again, Grithy, I don't want to do a big step and take back, but let's get some more smaller steps and be more incremental and over a year period than like what we just got. So
right, but really, I guess the thing is because they keep moving the goalposts forward, going 8 to 9, 9 to you're.
Well, they're always going to
coming, right?
They got to monetize. I don't mind.
Oh no, I don't mind that. That's not what I'm saying. So what I'm kind of getting at, these small steps. What I guess what would be if they made getting from gear 12 to 13 easier, and I'm not saying free, but easier. Half as hard as it is now. What damage would that cause?
You still got to take characters Relic 5 and higher now.
You still got to get them above Relic 5 and higher, and you're still going to be scrapping those pieces to get there. So what damage is that going to cause? And then you have, and then on top of that, you have Datacrons. But besides that, the gear, just the straight up gear, what's the problem with getting from gear 12 to gear 13, making that easier?
Yeah,
I don't, what's
not
the
free,
issue? What's
just a little
that?
easier.
Not free. Yeah, no, I'm not expecting to just hit upgrade. But even making the furnaces or, whatever, those right side pieces, just making those slightly easier. I don't see, and maybe I'm stupid, but I don't see what game causing crashes that would cause if you got to get to gear 5 or Relic 5 anyways.
What would it, I mean,
yeah, what
economy
economy is that going to affect?
But yeah, I agree, Clayton. There's a little bit of unknowns.
Yeah, but the only thing it's going to affect is people aren't going to be spending crystals to get to that point.
Yeah,
you're still going to be spending. People are still going to be spending crystals.
Yeah, we're always going to spend crystals. We're impatient. I do it all the time.
I did earlier to get, those little dinky pieces to get, GMY to relegate.
I don't think they need half a year though, Wolf.
No, they don't need half a year. No, they
don't.
They could turn it on and just be like, okay, and then then they do those nerf things all the time. Let's be real. How many? To be honest, how many Omnicron things have you gotten from Cantina lately? Tell me they don't mess with those drop rates.
Yeah, they do stealth
They
shit
do.
all the time.
They can tweak it. It's not a problem of being tweaked. They, we were getting what? I was getting probably a full Omni every month, and now I getting one every 2 months, maybe 3.
Well, here's the
I'm
thing.
lucky.
Here's the thing. The game is and I said, well, there's some unknowns here, so we'll wait and see. I'm just saying that we're at a crossroads at this game. We really are. So again, when CGs does positive stuff, we when they get stuff right, I praise them. Again, the characters, they miss with the Inquisitors. Not that the kits are bad, they just didn't reach the level that we want. So let's be clear about the Inquisitors. It's not the kits were bad, it just didn't rise to the level of legendary in the kits overall. But Reva looks like she's going to fix that. But outside of that, the character design, character kits have been fantastic. The stuff they did for mods and the quality of life for mods, fantastic, right? So there's a lot of stuff you can be positive about this game. Datacrons are complete dumpster fire, but and it's causing people to leave. But I think yeah.
They're I don't know.
Yeah, it's not confirmation bias. After farming card checks for a couple years and getting 2 to 4 every goddamn pull, I think 2 years of me just doing that. Now, of course, the Illuminati hates my ass, and they if you've seen Mod Depression, you know that I don't get nice things. But on average, that's when I say average, that's a long time of pulling that shit to say, yeah, usually on a 20 pull I get 2 to 4. So, and for most people I talk to, and once in a while you get a 6 and you're like, wee, and then the next one you go, I got 0.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as the Omnicrons go, I'm not just basing that off me. It's everything I've heard around all of the people I talk to. And yes, that's only a small percentage of the community. So don't be pulling that crap on me. I know how statistics work, but I can extrapolate some things from that, and knowing that just from everywhere I've read and everybody I've talked to, that they have messed with it. And they've even said they messed with it. So they've confirmed that from the devs that they mess with the drop rates.
I can tell you this much, I ain't sniffed the Omicron and I don't know how long, and I've been farming the snot out of Cantina. Kai says, what was your thoughts on the road ahead? I thought I was pretty happy with it. Only thing I wish for is a new raid or new little events like new soap battle or something small. Nah, I mean, they're focused totally on the TB. I'm excited for the TB. That looks really interesting. And
we'll see. It looks
a little bummed I got to do Dr. Afra now, but it's just a good character. I'll get Hondo out of it, and apparently, from what I've been watching with Wolf, Hondo's pretty gross. But I got to get Jabba first. But yeah, for the most part, I'm excited about the new TB. They updated the gear stuff. I think it's a positive. It's a step in the right direction, but I don't think it's enough for where we're at right now in the game.
That's what we're saying. We're happy with it. It's a step in the right direction, but it's only a half step.
Clayton, you're doing better than I do. I don't get any omnis, dude. I don't even know what that's like, brother. I mean, I think it's just me. Maybe it's just me. The Illuminati, they're getting back at me for yelling at them all the time. But yeah.
But I mean, it's drops on anything.
I can't remember when I got an Omicron, because trust me, I would remember.
I mean, drop rates in general just should be slightly better.
But the problem is we have to extrapolate it ourselves, Wolf, because they don't tell us, so we can only go by what we get from other people and on the resources we have, because we don't get any information like that. And they don't really give us the specific what the drop rates are. So unfortunately, we can only.
Right. I mean,
it's not exact though. You're right.
Yeah. And I don't know why they hold that so close to the chest when. If they want, we're talking better communication. They could just put out, here's a drop rate chart. Boom, done. Right? No, then we wouldn't have any questions about it. You got hard numbers. You know what I mean?
That's yeah.
I mean, other games do it.
Oh, I know they do, but CG decide not to. So,
But nothing's stopping them from doing that. And if they did that, then they get rid of this whole confirmation bias, like people guessing, right? That's just me saying that.
The other thing I want to address real quick is who's leaking at CG? Because here's the thing. I hear rumors all the bloody time from all kinds of sources. Blatant too. Someone actually asked me this in the chat, and I'm gonna, next time I talk to CG, I'm going to bring it up to him because no more beta program. That's gone, right? Yeah. Who's leaking at CG? You ain't talking to me, and even if you were, I don't leak, so it ain't my ass. Because everything that just came out, for the most part, I knew about. I don't say ahead of time because people send me stuff, and I hear rumors, and everything I've been hearing and seeing has been coming true. That means somebody at CG is leaking, or they're talking to somebody. CG's talking to somebody that's leaking. The whole reason, the beta program was dissolved was because of leaks, because someone broke NDA. Now I want to know who at CG is leaking, because somebody is leaking. I don't want to hear anything about like data mines. They data mine stuff, and we can extrapolate, but that's different. That's you know, those guys over there pulling that stuff, and we can see packs and make some educated guess. But there's been some specific stuff that's come out like, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Like, you know, I've heard the rumors.
Well, then it wasn't that's the whole reason. Even before the beta test, the Game Changers got disbanded.
Yeah, so there's no Game Changers. There's no beta program, and it ain't content creators putting this shit out there. So how are people finding this shit out ahead of time? And they are, because I've seen, you know, I've seen the information come directly. And then CG, I ain't helping you this time. If you want to know, I ain't giving you my sources. They just come and tell me. You know, they send me screenshots of like someone said this, and I'm just like, okay, that's the rumor. I don't talk about rumors on this stream because it's like, you know, I don't talk about it because, again, I still take my NDA seriously. So if I even hear a rumor, I don't even talk about it because it's like, yeah, well, let's CG. I'll wait till the official stuff comes out before I say anything about it. But Whitefly, I think it was Whitefly that said, hey, who's leaking? And I got to ask, who's leaking over there, man? What the hell is going on over CG? Somebody is leaking. And they
leak it and then they confirm it on the forums. That's what's weird about it. Or they hint at the forums, so I don't know if it's.
I'm not seeing anything on the forums. We'll see stuff on the forums, and they don't address it on the forums, but it gets out there in the community. People are getting this information, and it's actually information that's about future content. And I'm just like, who's leaking? Because it ain't us. We can only get the access from CG. It's not from the beta program. That's dead. It ain't Game Changers. That's long been dead. It ain't content creators, because you would see a lot of videos on that shit. Now, I know Arnold and them do speculation videos, and they hear these rumors, and they'll talk about it. I'm just like, who the hell is leaking over there? Because Whitefly really brought that to my attention. And I was thinking about that, like, because I was not even thinking about it. I'm just like, all right, someone heard a rumor, and came true. You know, it just didn't ring on my radar because of kind of like, you know, I'm over that stuff, and I just don't get involved with it.
I mean,
it really made me think.
A broken clock is right twice a day, but when you're more than 75% right all the time.
Oh, it's higher rate than that. I mean, some of the stuff that came
80,
out,
90.
We hear these rumors. It's like
the call is coming for the side of the house.
I want to know, man. CG, it looks very. It looks hypocritical.
It's a little suspicious.
It's a little hypocritical because you can't sit there and, you know, the beta program gets killed and all this stuff, and then have stuff leak. You know, if the whole reason that program was destroyed, and it had every right to be. I defend CG on that decision because what was done was absolutely ridiculous. And I've defended you on that for that reason. You got to keep things close to the vest. But if you're not going to keep things close to the vest, then what was the point? You know, somebody is leaking out there, folks, and I hope that ain't the case, because that's really cruddy. Because, you know, we knew about Sana, we knew about all this stuff ahead of time. Even before any data mines were done, the rumors were out there. It could be that's true. I mean, AP's theory, they leak so they can see the community reaction, communicate about it. They can back away since it's not official comms. Well, that's hypocritical. Because I'm pretty sure, and I know this for a fact, they're all under NDA too. So I don't want to hear anything about anymore about, leaks, and CG cannot be outraged about it anymore. Sorry, you lost that. If that's the case and that's what's going on, I don't know for sure because I haven't really looked to see what's really happening. I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I could start investigating. I could start asking some questions, and people will tell me because they know they can trust me. I won't communicate it out, but come on.
I mean, it's not a bad theory either, Oh, well,
it's not
give a
bad.
little bit of taste and say something offhand just to see. Maybe that's what they were doing with the whole Red 5 thing, right?
Yeah, but that was us. That's a little different. That was Meathead just putting something out, and we jumped on it. That's our own fault for just at Red 5. That's not what he meant, and we took that to be our own thing. So I put. But
teasing with it, it
well, sure, but and I don't mind that. I don't mind
on purpose.
Yeah, I don't
at
mind
least a little bit here and there.
I don't mind little teasing, right? But when you know about it ahead of time, man, that means that someone's leaking. And if they're doing it to see what the community reaction is, okay, fine. But I don't want to hear anything about, NDAs and things of that nature anymore, because it's just like,
yeah,
it's
pointless at that point.
If that's what's going to be happening, you want to see the community reaction, and you're doing some backdoor channel espionage stuff with some folks, and they're putting it out there saying, "Oh, I heard this rumor," because that's the only place, it's the only source it can come from. How do people know ahead of time what's coming out? Because it's been accurate 100, like pretty damn close to most of the time. It's just like, that really bothers me a little bit. Because Wi-Fi brought it up, and I was like, I'm gonna, when I get a chance to talk to CG again, probably not for a little bit because it's the holidays and stuff, but when I get my chance, I'm gonna ask, like, who's leaking, and like,
is it on purpose?
Yeah, it's just something that's on my mind. So yeah, they're talking to somebody, and it may not be that they're doing it on purpose. That could be very much a part of this, but someone leaking, whether intentionally or not, it's happening. So
information's getting out. So.
Information's getting out there, folks, and it can only be from one source, and it has to be coming from CG, and it has to be someone's talking to somebody at CG, and someone's getting information, and it's being.
I blame the janitor.
Yeah, I don't think it's a janitor.
It's the janitor. He sees the laptop open. He says something, and then he goes, "Hey guys, check this out. What are they doing?" He's getting paid.
I don't think it's Meathead there, Pale Thunder. I actually know Meathead. He's a good dude, and he's too busy for that stuff because he's running 2 games on forums. It could be. I could be wrong, but I've actually sat and talked with the guy and gotten to know him. He's a stand-up dude. Yet you never know, people. You never know. But at the moment, I don't have any reason to doubt CG Meathead. I know it ain't Crumb. It was the butler with the lead pipe in the observatory. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Like, it's an issue. Like, who's leaking? That's the thing. Like, whoever CG is doing this. Because you've lost all moral high ground with that stuff, whether it's a person on purpose or not. But the fact that you're talking with someone about the stuff that's supposed to be hush hush, and it's getting out there, means you need to rethink that, because that's why the beta program died. Well, it died because someone really took it to an extreme. But
right. Well, that's why the Game Changer thing died.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the predecessor to the beta program.
So yeah, just food for thought. That's something I'll ask next time.
I mean, they treat it's the way they treat their information is like, I mean, I don't know. It's some of the big corporations do that same kind of thing, and it's like, who is your competition? Who are you worried about getting this information?
Sure, there's always kind of backdoor stuff and anything. But
if you want the player, I think this goes along the lines of communication, right? Even if you're thinking about doing something, that's what the the state of the galaxies and the look aheads and the FYI posts are for on the forums. You want to get hype up the community. Hey, we're thinking about doing this. Oh, you guys don't like that? Okay, we can change our pathway and we'll do something that you're treating the community and the players like enemies. Well, we can't tell you anything.
But it's also, what if Leak is eternal and never was from the beta program? No, that was straight up. That was straight up beta. It was, man. I can confirm that, dude. I know for a fact that came from one of us. So no,
Yeah.
sorry, that one was straight up on us, and we deserve because it happened. I back CG on that because as soon as everything happened, I was like, oh no, what is the leak? Everything, Nathan. People send me stuff. They send Clayton stuff. We're in the know. We hear things, right? And we talk about it. We get stuff. I'm like, did you hear this? And I'll talk to these guys off book about it. I never talk about it here. We never talk about that because we just don't do
never
that.
In a public forum. No,
Never in a public forum. We hear this stuff. But Whitefly brought it up because then the rumors start going out there, and then you look like, wait, this was a rumor. This was what people were saying, and then here it is. So Whitefly just asked the obvious question. Where's the information coming from? And your only logical thing is it's obviously coming from CG. Now, whether it's on purpose or not, I don't really care, but it's a leak.
Yeah.
Ranger
and I both have secret clearances, so it's not we know what to talk about and what not to talk about.
Yeah, but we hear stuff, and then we'll get on a call and we'll be like,
what the hell? Did you hear this? Yeah.
Yeah. Now some stuff we
verify among ourselves, but we would never put it in a public forum.
A lot of stuff, some of it is we verify. The data mines come out with stuff, and it gives you a pretty good idea of you get a good sense of what's coming out. Maybe not specific things, but you kind of have an idea of events and things of that nature.
Yeah, from the data mines, you can extrapolate what they're planning because it's already in the game files.
Right, and that doesn't mean they always do it, and you don't know when it's going to come, but it's there. So if they want,
but the information that comes that's not in the data mine, that's specific.
This
that's
is specific things.
You can tell as an internal build or something.
The Gungans are not a thing, man. Someone's messing with you on that one. That's a troll.
Yeah.
Do we know who the beta leader is? There's no beta program.
There's no beta program anymore.
Yeah, there's no program. It's been dead.
They have their own internal testing thing that they do. They have the way it works is they copy their game build and they put it on, and it's all on internal servers and stuff. Nobody has any access to that.
No, but yeah.
The data mines come from when they put the files in when it's ready to go live, and they just don't activate them.
Yeah, and then those legends over there go through and better knowledge than I do.
Unless it's internal or somebody's hacked their servers, which I don't even know if their servers may be connected to the outside world, but
I doubt it. But once they put the files ahead of time in the game, then those legends, those data miners go in there and get that.
But the information that's received is too internal and too
this is specific
R&D stuff.
Yeah, because even with the data mines, it gives you some information, but not all the information. It gives you a lot, and you can make some good guesses on it, but it's not.
We're getting too specific of information to be somebody just guessing.
Yeah. And that's just not just this is out there in the ether, man. This is just out there in the ether. That's why Wi-Fi brought it up. What's up with the leaks, man? I'm like, I hadn't really thought about it because I haven't given a shit since the beta program died because I didn't care at that point. I'm like, I don't care. Leak all you want. But then I started thinking about well, wait a minute. How does that work? At one point
many Bothans died.
Yeah.
This information.
Yeah. So it's just food for thought. The data mines can't see months in advance. That's what we're talking about. That gets specific information about what's getting ready to launch and stuff. But we hear this stuff ahead of time, and I'm just like, but I don't like to do rumor mills and stuff like that, and we don't ever put that out. No matter what we hear, we talk about it offline, but we never will bring it up on a stream ever. It just made me think a little bit. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here from Sesame Street News, your Dark Lord of the Sith. And, you know, rumors are bad. You know, you shouldn't leak stuff. You should say nice things about people. Like me. I can't keep straight face doing that. All right, you got a little bit of Darth Kermit. It was I who allowed the rebels to learn the location of the shield generator. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Oh, you want this? I can feel your anger. Turn Darth Kermit for any of the lines for Palpatine or anybody. It's just the best. Have you heard?
Oh yeah, it is.
Have you heard the legend of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Well, I didn't think so. It's a Sith legend. He had such a mastery of the Force, he could even keep the ones he loved alive. Pretty cool, yeah. I always thought those little things in it because that's what Kermit does. All right, we're gonna take a break here. I'm gonna go run the store real quick. It was about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. BCM, you just stay on the call. I'm just gonna go run the store real quick. I need some more. I need to get some water and stuff. So, but yeah, things are. Sorry, GAC didn't turn out that well. I shit the bed. I have no one to blame but myself. I totally just things are going on. I get a little bit of a pass because I had a goddamn fire break out right next to me, right in the middle. And then I was like, I'm just not feeling it, And yeah, Grat's our opponent, man.
And it's threes,
I poopied the bed, but we'll do some more GSC front. I don't mind. It is what it is. Yeah, it's all good. We're not worried about it. Over in phase 3, I'll do some of that tomorrow. Yeah, because I'll be able to. Yeah, we'll knock out for lunch stream. We'll do TB tomorrow. Yeah. So, but yeah, check us out on Twitch here in about 30 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna go around the store, grab some Wawa.
And for I guess it's 12 here, so that's what 3 there.
What's that?
2. That's 2 o'clock your time.
Let's shoot for 2 o'clock my time.
Yeah,
you're the same as that time zone. No, you're 2 behind, right? So just
I'm 2 behind. So
yeah, let's do top of the hour.
It'll be noon Pacific.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we'll come on Twitch and we'll set everything up. If we start early, we will, but that's Central? The latest. Yeah, 2 Central.
Yeah. Right.
So we'll do that, and then we'll go do some Old Republic for you guys today. I could get a higher score here, go clear ships and stuff, but once I shit the bed, I was like, yeah, I screwed it. And congrats to our opponent. Well done, Lade.
Well
did well. What an eventful day. So yeah, everyone have a great rest of the day. Love you guys, and